Invocation to the Lord. Dear Lord, allow my spirit to rise to your heights, to drink from the true fountains of wisdom, and absorb your powerful vibrations of love and faith, of purification and spiritual and material strength, of spiritual power, peace, understanding, health, prosperity, and harmony to pour over my brothers and sisters. Lesson 19. Essential structure of the being. We have given you some practices and also some indications for your nutrition and mental and emotional hygiene. Keep them as a rule in your life. Do not assume that by practicing them sometimes, you have already done all that you should do. The norms that we give you for your nutrition and for your way of life must be constant, because you should not only receive forces now, but within the missionary task that corresponds to you to carry out, you should receive them continuously until the moment in which you must disembody. Progress does not stop, and you will be an exponent of progress achieved through your willingness to serve. Try to be constantly in contact with the higher forces, and in any moment of doubt about what you should do, ask for higher guidance so as to not make mistakes. It is necessary that you move quickly in your spiritual preparation because the world is struggling in chaos. The work is enormous, but it will be accomplished. Humankind will change in its way of life and in its social aspect. It is up to the advanced spirits to establish the contact with the higher forces so that they may descend upon the planet and the salvific task may be accomplished. The work of the Christ responds to plans formed by the one who receives directly from the divinity, the power, the light, and the inspiration. Plans whose action humankind can never interfere with or distort. These plans only need the human being as an instrument, and thousands of beings have been prepared to be used as such. The work of the Christ will follow without interruption its trajectory, marked from space, and its success is certain. Humankind will respond to the forces of the work. The contact of these forces with humankind through certain incarnated beings has already begun. The higher spiritual forces will take contact with your world that will increase in intensity and depth. Any inconvenience that may arise will be precisely because from these inconveniences, abundant light will emerge. Lights that will enlighten many minds. You should never worry, much less fear, any eventuality in which you may encounter human inconveniences. As instruments, you will be the subject of intense preparation to perform spiritual work collectively and also individually. Some of you have been prepared by the higher forces for years without knowing it. It is necessary that you are in the required conditions to be included in the spiritual tasks that will now have to be performed. This is why we have asked you to make some sacrifices in terms of your nutrition and have given you rules for your mental and emotional hygiene. These small sacrifices constitute essential foundations for your spiritual preparation. Later on, when you are further down the marvelous path of spiritual achievements, not only will you not perceive those small improvements we ask you as sacrifices, but you will want to submit yourselves to real sacrifices in order to accomplish greater achievements. Many things you will accomplish on your own, without the need for us to show you, because intuitively you will know what is beneficial for your spiritual preparation. We will only show you what is essential for the accomplishment of the task for which we will use you. The main foundation for your preparation is the purification of your mind. Your mind must be connected with the higher planes. Your mind must be pure, free from all negative interference, and also free from physical and emotional pressures. until liberating it completely from all negative vibration, all material vibration, and all emotional vibration. Your mind, free from these vibrations, will be in conditions to capture more and more intensely the vibrations from the higher planes. This will allow you to receive, through sensation, the direct impression of the needs of beings and groups. Additionally, you will perceive the physical, psychic, and emotional state of beings in different places and countries in accordance with the requirement of the spiritual work that, as instruments, you will have to carry out later on. Some of you may think that this task will last for many years, and that at your age, calculated based on the time that will take for your preparation for the work and the work of Christ, may disable you for the physical effort that those tasks will require. We must remind you of what we have told you before. The plans have been conceived by the Christ, and His wisdom, His power, and His love will do everything that is necessary to be done, inside you and outside of you, so your work may be perfectly carried out. You will receive the necessary forces, the knowledge, and everything that you need. You will be perfect instruments on the foundation of a faith and love that are also perfect. It has always been told to you, and now it is reiterated, that the only things you need are faith and love, but true faith and true love.